Good day and welcome to X News Channel. I'm Stephanie Anamu, bringing you today's top story from Nigeria, where Amnesty International Nigeria has issued a stark warning declaring that no part of Nigeria is safe now, as the nation grapples with an escalating security crisis that has claimed thousands of lives and displaced millions. The statement, posted on X at 16:33 UTC on May 30th, 2025, has sparked widespread reactions, reigniting debates over governance, regional tensions, and the long-standing demand for structural reforms in the country. The warning comes on the heels of a recent Amnesty International report published on May 29, 2025, titled Mounting Death Toll and Looming Humanitarian Crisis in Nigeria. The report details the Nigerian authorities' failure to protect citizens from daily attacks by armed groups, particularly in northern states, where banditry and insurgency have spiraled out of control. According to the report, thousands have been killed and a humanitarian crisis is unfolding as communities face unchecked violence. Isa Sanusi, director of Amnesty International Nigeria, criticized the government, stating, President Tinubu must fulfill his promises to Nigerians and urgently address the resurgence of the nation's endemic security crisis. The International Crisis Group has also highlighted Nigeria's multifaceted security challenges, including the Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast, militancy in the Niger Delta, herder-farmer conflicts in the Central Belt, and separatist agitation in the Igbo southeast. These conflicts have displaced over 2 million people, with violence continuing to escalate despite government efforts. The timing of Amnesty's statement coincides with Biafra Heroes Day, observed annually on May 30th to commemorate the 1967-1970 Nigerian Civil War, also known as the Biafran War. The war, which resulted in over 3 million deaths, primarily among the Igbo population, remains a deeply sensitive issue. The BBC reported in 2020 that the socio-economic clashes leading to the war still resonate today, with groups like the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, continuing to advocate for secession. Replies to Amnesty's X post reflect these historical grievances. One user, Tuchichukwu Biafra, countered the statement by claiming, Biafra land is safe unless you are planning to attack, while others, such as Charles and Chuang BD12, called for the dissolution of Nigeria, with comments like divide Nigeria now and save lives and end Nigeria now to save life. These responses underscore the deep-seated regional divides and distrust in the federal government's ability to address the crisis. The X thread following Amnesty's post reveals a polarized public. While some users like Ajantha Taylor Persan and Amr Double Impact agreed with the assessment, others challenged it. Noso Amoba sarcastically remarked, this is a false statement, there are safe places in Nigeria. 1. ASO Rock. 2. Government convoys, pointing to the perceived disconnect between the government's security and the reality for ordinary citizens. Another user, Tinkini Blue, accused authorities of dismissing such reports as opposition propaganda, stating, they'll start saying you're an opposition organization now instead of accepting the facts on ground. The Council on Foreign Relations Nigeria Security Tracker, last updated in July 2023, provides further context, documenting a steady rise in political violence since 2011. The tracker notes that regional and religious divides continue to fuel unrest, a trend that appears to have worsened based on Amnesty's latest findings. Amnesty International has urged the Nigerian government to take immediate action to protect lives and address the root causes of the violence. The organization's report emphasizes the need for regional and gender-specific approaches to de-escalate tensions, as well as a renewed focus on governance and accountability. However, with public faith in the government waning, evidenced by the X replies calling for drastic measures like dissolution, the path forward remains uncertain. As Nigeria marks Biafra Heroes Day, the echoes of its past conflicts resonate in today's crisis. The question remains whether the government can rise to the challenge or if the growing calls for division will gain further traction. For now, millions of Nigerians continue to live under the shadow of insecurity, with no clear end in sight. That's it for now on X News Channel. Stay tuned for more updates, and thank you for watching.